This is SMU. Strong safety. This is all quality control against the run. Yes. Force is sky. Yes.
Right.
If this is a downhill toss sweep, it's not option. Say they flipped him the ball in a sweep. Sky, I have the force. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd get up there with my head to the outside. So the force is sky and the option, guess who's got pitch? The sky safety. Okay? So our terms tell our guys everything. Good job on his hands. Right, here comes the throw by. See him stay outside?
Yeah.
Use your hands, yes? Shoot and lock out. Breaks back inside, throw him outside. Quality control. What's a free safety from SMU? Deep middle defender. 1, 2, 3 at the play side guard, and then arc. Yes? Track the hip. Do you see him coming?
Yeah.
Track the hip. Hit with the chest and the near shoulder. You've got cut back. Now I told you it's all a game of angles.
Right.
This ball was hiked on the 20-yard line. Take a look where the free safety finally gets to him. 4 yards, and that ain't getting there fast enough, and that still ain't bad. Is that too much light on it, Tim, or is that all right?
It's a little bright.
How about now?
It's okay.
End zone cut up. You can see it at the end. Just watch the strong safety. See him?
Yeah.
He's a little high. Shoot and lock out. Now I see feet go inside. Throw him outside. Come off. Good. Next cut up is the strong safety again. Right there. Forces sky if they option. Get to the line of scrimmage and then settle down. Don't just come bombing across for the pitch if they have a lead blocker. Because if the quarterback kept it and turned up, then you'd be able to get back inside and help late, right? So get on the line of scrimmage, shoot your hands. Good. Get him off you. Try to get the head of the outside peck. This is the strong safety again. He gets the line of scrimmage against the option, stay there. While you do that, if the quarterback can turn it up, you can fall back inside and help. Yes? If you just went across the line of scrimmage, you know, you'd open up an alley if something told him to keep it here. Now here comes the big one. Watch the left corner. He'll appear out of nowhere. This is huge. We couldn't do this on the field. You'll see the left corner come bombing up. He gets a big mama puller coming at him. Right? The ball carrier is just outside of him and right behind him. Thigh board tackle. Means you reduce your inside shoulder and hip, right? You come underneath, you go right through the outside thigh board of the pulling guard. You'll knock him off and you'll go right into the legs of the back. Right there. You see him coming?
Yep.
See him reduce that hip and shoulder? Thigh board him, go right through his outside thigh board. That's big time, boy. Watch the left safety. This could be cover 2. It's not. You can tell because he's not back at 13 to 14. It's cover 4, it's called. That's quarters. It's all the same. If I'm lined up as a halves player, right? Let's see who remembers the term. Right? I get quarterback on the line of scrimmage, or I slide back or bounce. Cover 4, I don't even have to bounce. I just go so they're not able to crack you. So the ball hits inside. Anytime I'm a halves player, if the ball hits inside, I form the V. You got it. There he is, getting up to form the V. You see him? Exactly, number 20. Here comes the other one up late. Here's a great shot of squeezing the football. This is the Bills. I'm telling you, their DBs friggin' close. Look at this House guy. That's getting your ass up there to form the V, baby. Huh? That is closing. That's why I told you yesterday, you tell that cameraman, keep that camera going even when he's on the ground when it's soon get up in there. That is moving it, boy. Now it's just common sense. If you see a lot of explosions and you're the other one coming up to form the V, right? A receiver comes in to get you. Throw him inside, you can end up on the V outside. Yes, you don't want to end up with a collision getting caught over here, getting pushed by if you bounced out and up the boundary. Yes?
Right.
There's got to be able to do this better for Tim. How's that? That ought to be almost perfect now, right? It's going to show up nice?
Yeah.
Because I have to be able to see the cheat sheet. Since we're only going over, just going to be thorough, we're going over 66, we're going over 69 cuts. And then I'm going to start to quiz you. So far you're 1 for 1.
That looks like right.
Watch this DB up here. It's a great job of squeezing the ball. That might be a corner or a strong safety based on what they're doing, because they had against Miami here, who's in a tied wingback look here, right? See him start outside. He fills the alley for the corner because it forces hammer. That's out of a cover 2 look. They're just cheating him up. Now breaks back inside. I got to form the V, right? Here comes his buddy screaming. Close to the football. If I can't get anything, that's squeezing the ball. We always got somebody coming the outside in. If this is a deep middle safety, which it is, cover 3, I start coming downhill. The ball bounces. I start to track the hip. Yes, Sam? Start to track the hip, stay inside out. Squeeze the football. Here's against the stretch play. This is out of cover. This out of cover 4. The only difference for you in 2, he'd be back 13 to 14, right? Okay. And you have a corner out here. The force is hammer. The corner's got the force, just like in cover 2, okay? There's the stretch play, outside zone. You'll see the corner come bombing up to the outside. The safety's in the alley. Sam? The flanker's tight. He should have came out the flanker, right? Basically, I end up in the alley, I end up outside. That's squeezing the ball between the corner and the has player. That's nice. Ever in doubt, track the hip, number 24. He does. Tell you, the Buffalo Bills DBs probably close as well as anybody in the NFL, boy. Free safety. Remember, these are pro hash marks. That is a strong safety. That is the free. All right. I get quarterback off the line. Do I slide back or bounce? Sam? Now he should have taken bigger slide back steps. Now he sees the ball handed off inside. I'm head up. As he starts to fill head up, just like we did outside. The ball starts to bust up either A, I'm head up. Right as I fill, the ball starts to bounce to me or away, then I arc and track the hip. Okay? Sam?
Yeah.
Get your skinny butt up in there. That's outstanding. Free safety fill, cover 3 against inside run. Bang, got into it. Look at that. And he was lined up. See, he's lined up back at about 12 or 13. Watch where he makes contact. Doink, at the line of scrimmage. Watch the free safety again against instant run. There he is. This is against the Steelers. Quarterback off the line, I should slide back, right? He started to. See, you teach 3 slide backs. Don't ever tell them this, but when they get proficient, they'll be able to do it off a 1 or 2 step, okay? But don't ever tell them that. That's just an experienced guy. Just like we talked about, like the free safety standing pretty tall, just give us a slight break at the belt, right? You can stand taller so I can see. Quarterback off the line, I start to slide back. Now I see it handed off, there's no doubt about it. Ball's up inside the guard box like I'm shot out of a cannon. Close. Fill. If he came straight, I'm head up. He bounced either way, then I arc and track the hip. Nice. Nice.
Looked like he shimmied too early.
He probably did. Here's push crack. Your corner. Receiver came and they cracked. He's got to yell crack to that safety. Yes? They're hiding it. That is the free. It's just a 3 deep. Alright? He's got to yell crack to the free. This is crack exchange. If he cracks, now I'm up to the outside peck. I don't care who's got the force. Okay? Corner's up. Now I get the crack call. Ball's coming. If I can still see the ball, I slip under if the ball's inside. Ball's outside, I slip over. Talking about the free against the crack. Here's a great cut up of squeezing the ball. You're going to see this squeeze occur between the free safety coming inside out and the strong safety coming outside in. Great team squeeze the football, yes? There's always somebody coming from the inside out. There's always somebody coming from the outside in. There's the strong safety. Forces Bronco. Backer's got the force. I start up the outside. I see the ball handed off inside. I duck under the Bronco backer. Sam? Ball still inside. I just keep coming. Sam? Ooh. Free safety. Got quarterback turned his back. Now, to us, that's a tight pivot. I would have had him bounce there myself. But if you're in doubt, you slide back. Ball's up inside. I come filling head up. The ball's inside the guard box. Close. Close. Get up in there, attaboy. That's effort. You want to show your kids this stuff.
Yeah.
Then you get this tape, just turn off the sound and talk them through it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But that, especially number 24. Different play, same thing. This is what cover 3 is all about. Now they're cheating the strong safety more inside. Our guy to be 5 and 5 off the tight end, right?
Right.
What happens now? The inside run, free safety's inside out. I'm outside in. Start up outside. Bronco backer does a great job. I see him stand outside the block. I duck under. Then I keep coming under if the ball's inside. Nice. Look at that free. Boy, this guy can play, man. He's getting his ass up in there. Here's a great shot. They'll appear out of nowhere. Just against the Colts. Here come your half safeties forming the V, right? Against inside run. Here they come. Squeeze the football. See, if that ball popped out this way or popped out that way, we got both safeties on it. Yes, good decision here. Good decision here. Watch the left safety as you close. But I tell you, there's a collision, right? You want to stay 3 and 3 off the pile, right? So if you feel bodies flying in front of your face, do you think I'd jump out or in? Out. So you stay at 3 and 3. Sam, that's a good decision. That is a slip over. Yes? See, because I would have went this way, I'd have got knocked all the way across the pile, right? Then if he would have spun out of the pile, we're in trouble. Does that make any sense?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good decision there on slipping over. Here comes a highlight tape. He'll appear out of nowhere. Here comes the left corner. Or it might be the strong safety. I don't know. It's one or the other. He's got the force. Here comes a monster puller at me. Right? Against a conventional team, yes? Look at the size of this mother. So I got the force. I'm coming up. Here's thigh board. Reduce that inside shoulder and hip. Go right through his outside thigh board, right? You undercut him from the outside in, and that takes you right into the back. Bang. Isn't that sweet? That's thigh board. Thigh board block protection against a massive puller. Against a conventional team. This is not a wing T team. But you can see him here. Watch him reduce that hip and shoulder. Sam, get under that guy. Nice. Here's what Kyle is showing you. Exactly. This safety or corner has the force. Might have been in a stick call. I'm up. I've got to turn it in. I get a massive puller. He's already turned up on me, right? I've got the force. Going to near arm it. Lean on him. See, he didn't lean on him enough. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Because that's a big boy. You got to lean on it more. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he does get enough to force it back inside, right? Then anytime you ever want to see something again, ask me. Okay, stare at the free safety. Here's a great job of filling in cover 3. Remember the concept of force, fill, and cut back safety. Yes? Somebody in the secondary's got the force. Sky or Bronco or Hammer, right? The strong safety, you know what I'm talking about? If the strong safety's over here, he's either got a Sky call or a Bronco call. So that's force.
Right.
He's fill. Backside corner is cut back safety, right? So here's a great shot of the free safety filling out of cover 3. He's a deep middle defender. See him standing right in the middle of the field. Now that to me is quarterback off the line, Sam. He starts to slide back. This is a pretty experienced guy. That ball hits inside, I fill, I'm head up. Nice. Now as I fill in there, I'm an inside out player. Can I still see the ball inside as I feel somebody starting to block me, this outside receiver? Can I still see the ball inside, and here he comes? You near arm him so he can slip under, yes? That's how to compress the push crack block. Just near arm him. Right? Because you're an inside-out player. See, what a lot of kids do, they see him coming, they would try to go around him. Look up here. They try to go around him. Then if the ball broke, there's no fill. All right? Here's a good shot that they just cheated the strong safety inside and up. he gets what's called a soft crack. They just cheated the halves up. See, out here's the other corner, okay? So he's got the force, I've got the alley, right, or fill. This is a good decision here. The receiver comes down and cracks him, but it's not a real tough crack, right? I know that the force is coming from the outside in. So if I'm unsure, I stay inside out. Use your hands too high though, huh? Bend your knees. Good. If I can still see the ball inside, then I throw him outside. Yes? I'm an inside-out player because the force man's outside in. That's a good decision even though he's high. This is that term we showed you on the field. If I'm ever lined up as a halves player, right? And I get run away. Do you see why cover 2 alignment's its own thing? I'm not here.
Right.
If I got this stretch play here, I would run 3 steps at the play side guard and arc. But if you're a halves player, full flow away, we tell them to what? Track the
Hips.
hip. Track the hip. Keep coming, stay in, see him, throttle down because they thought he might start to cut back. You track the hip. You stay a yard inside out, track to the near hip. That's excellent. Tell you, I don't know who that guy is. That guy can play, I'll tell you that. Man, look at this. You want to show you, I mean, this guy's moving. This cut up is of the free safety is a deep middle player, like in cover 3. But I tell you, if the quarterback starts to move out, I slide back on that angle. Huh? Yes? Now I see it handed off. If I feel the ball's inside, I am head up. The ball starts to bounce and I would arc inside out. I'm going to hit my chest and near shoulder. Close. Fill. Fill. Outstanding. That's why Kyle taught you all this stuff. This is a drop down, it's called. Turns into an 8-man front. What happened? They were hiding it, then the free went back, strong safety came up. Okay? What he's taught, this is off of a stunt. He's responsible for that gap. Yes? So you got a near arm, anybody blocking you. It's going to be the back. Watch him use great block protection. Boom. Just what Kyle showed you. You got to lean on it. Huh? Huh? Sam?
Yeah.
By leaning back to him, that doesn't ping pong you all the way out of here.
He took 2 for 1.
Guy was holding him and everything else. Here's a highlight film of a squeeze between the free safety and the strong. Here comes the strong safety. Forces Bronco. He's got the force. Plays away. I'm stepping up for the cutback on the dart. Free safety. Quarterback off in line. Slide back. See it handed off. Ball's inside the guard box. I'm head up. Ball starts to pop. I arc. So it starts inside. I start head up. Ball bounces. I arc and track the hip. All right, great squeeze between the free safety and the strong safety. Here's a great cut up. You'll see the left halves appear. You see them? That is a throw by. This is cover 2. He takes off at the flanker, huh? Sam? Run 5 steps at Z. Yes? This is cover 2. Remember on the field? The corner's got the force. He can tell the difference if this guy's trying to crack him or not. Alright? He's into me, shoot your hands. There I am. Can I still see the ball inside? You're an inside-out player, aren't you? You know your forcer's outside, and you know he's clean because the guy came down to crack me, and I got a crack call from the corner or the under player. Throw him outside. Throw by, throw him out. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So you've already figured out this first part of the quality control tape is all plus fills or block protections. Do you see why if I could still see the ball inside, I wouldn't want to throw him in and go around?
Right.
Now, if the ball was outside, I would throw him in and come around. Because I'd still end up in the alley, okay? Because I know I've got him out here. So that was pretty good. Now you watch number 24 appear. Ball's off tackle. I got to get up and form the V. There he is. He came from a long way, my man. See him? He's hiding it, and then he starts to cheat over it in the cover two. See him? Now watch how far he came from. Get 3 and 3 off that pile, right? That's a great job of forming the V here. It's a great job of throw by the other halves here. This cut up is the free safety on a fill. Now you get down the goal line, there's no point in backing up to 11 yards.
Right.
So you just get a yard or two behind the linebackers. Well, watch this guy. He gets full flow. It's like he's shot out of a cannon. Head up. Ball starts to bounce. Arc. Yes? Aren't these amazing cuts?
Very good.
You're the first coaches to get to see this tape.
Really?
Yep. No, I'm freaking lying to you, all right? Excellent. DJ, I love it. I just feel bad about your back because I know what you're going through.
Thanks, Bill.
But isn't that a hell of a job? Boy, I wish I knew. I'm going to find out who this guy is. I mean, this guy is playing at a different level. Here we are. This is crack exchange. Yes? Now, the only difference is they're cheating the safety inside. They're playing a dominant back. This is how to drop down. If that dominant back goes away, he just drops down in here. He's got cut back. All right? Well, as he started to drop down, look at this guy coming in here to crack him. The corner out here, yes? Yells, crack, crack at the top of his lungs. I'm going to replace him, right? So as soon as I get crack, corners up outside to the outside peck. That is a crack exchange, yes? Most high school kids aren't good at that. Yes?
Did that corner come in too far?
Well, he felt the ball was a mile back over here. What I'm saying, our normal strong safety would be here.
Oh, I see.
So if that guy came to crack, I call crack and then I'm up.
Okay.
No, keep it relative to the cracker. I think he wasn't sure if he was cracking or on a crossing
Oh,
route.
I see what you're looking at
Excellent. If you ever drop down safeties against a dominant back, see, that's the dominant back. What we'll do, we'll put all the DBs off at 10 yards. Right? But it's going to end up being cover 3. If that dominant back goes here, yes, I drop down right off this guy. I got cut back. So these guys can really be aggressive getting over the top, the linebackers, because he's got the cut back. Then the other safety has a third. The dominant back went here. I back out. This guy drops down. Isn't that nice? Turns into an 8-man front. What I'm saying is, if you ever drop down and you get cracked, nothing changes. Can I still see the ball inside of me? I'm going to near arm it. Because I know the crack exchange corner is going to be coming up outside of me. Isn't that sweet? That dominant back still doesn't have any place to go. Plus the D lineman does a great job here two gapping and then throwing by. Hungarian.
Yeah. That outside back on the right, he's got hip right on this. Or is that he's got Bronco first?
He's coming. They're in a stun over here.
Oh.
This is scrape. Scrape weak.
Oh, okay.
He's down. He's coming. He scrapes.
It almost looks like this.
It might. Well, scrape weak is a form of bazooka. If it was a true bazooka to us, he would come under. He'd come under the blocker. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He would come under this and make it bounce into the bazooka backer.
Okay.
I didn't want to start on that on him. He's going, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out this shit.
Nice.
This is a corner. Down on the goal line, right? Right? You get a puller, you got to go. Now, that's the fullback. You got to get going, right? It's on the goal line. Get going, near arm, that's nice. Get your pads under his pads, because I've got the force. Get this thing, make it turn right back inside now, okay? It's the right corner. That's excellent. Throw that near arm and lean on him. Strong safety block pro here against the puller. Now they'll be in different alignments and stuff, but don't you worry about it. It's all the same if I was out there.
Right.
He's right there. Watch him. Here comes that big puller. Right? He's already up on me, just like Kyle showed. You got to near arm him, right? Get under that big hog. Here he comes. Look at the size of this mother. Bend your knees. That's good. Look, he's getting ready to throw the flipper, boy. Wham! He didn't get knocked out of there.
Nope. He's running really good. Jeez.
Now, I'm going to just tell you. It's test time now, baby. You're going to see a halves guy back here. You're going to see a halves guy up here from over here. Yes? Tell me what this is. Tell me what they do and why they do it. Okay? They form the V against what kind of a run? Inside run. Right?
That's a stretch belly.
This
right?
guy is a maniac. Doesn't matter what I don't care what the blocking scheme was. You don't want to overcoach that. Just tell him inside run out tackle, form the V.
Oh.
Now I want you to see the difference. Great decision here. I'm a little late. I saw it handed off. Get coming, get going. But I got to call a crack from my corner out here, cover 2. I know if there's collisions happening, I want to stay 3 yards outside the pile as I form the V. Yes. So as I heard crack, this guy comes. You think I would jump out or in? Out, yes. Whoop! Nice, that's slipping over, right? And we teach the backside halves. I thought you'd never ask. Have you've been to some of our linebacker stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Backside backer hides at the hip. He's got cut back. If the rectangle opens, don't be afraid to what? Shoot your gun. Same for the backside halves. I want you to watch this guy. He comes to form the V, and there's nothing there, man. Just don't be afraid to what? Shoot your gun. We want those DBs like Kyle's been telling you, be assertive, not just on pass, really on run. I want you to watch this guy. It's like he's shot out of a cannon. Look at that. He still formed the V. Got all the way up in there. There's no pile around me. That guy can play, my man. Yeah, that's what you want.
Exactly.
Here they come. No, it ain't the same play. Or maybe it is the same play from the end zone. Check this out. No, this ain't the same play. Because the other play, he hopped over the pile. Come on, Shane, shit. That is forming the what? Anytime you're lined up as a halves or quarter guys in pure quarters, which you guys don't even play, but someday you'll know that. Anytime you're lined up as a halves defender, 13 to 14 in cover 2 or 10 yards in pure cover 4, which you guys don't even play, you know that ball goes off tackle or inside, form the V. what's exciting for me, when I got to go back here a couple years ago, right the next year, when they had all that free agency stuff, they lost a lot of guys in defense. They had better defensive stats because they were open all this stuff. And they got their DBs to get their asses up in there. Because later you're going to see some real horror stuff from the Jets. I mean, Kyle could have that guy's job, I'm telling you, today. But do you see why you want to show your kids this stuff? Watch the left halves guy against the crack. Excellent. I got quarterback off the line. I slide back. Sam, I see it handed off. I pro plant. I see it's going inside. I have no need to go down and check out the friggin' wide out because the play's not going off tackle or outside. We didn't cover that outside, okay? Here comes a crack. You near arm it. Yes? You're an inside out player. That is slipping under. Okay? Isn't that sweet? Why can I afford to slip under, play one inside and bounce a little? Because your corner's outside. Huh? This is pretty good pro plan. See, pro plan isn't just on pass. It's how your slide back against the run. Whoop! He's bringing it, isn't he? Huh? That's a great slip under there. That's compressing near arming. He heard crack, see? As right as he heard crack, he just turned and looked at him, right? You can't hit it if you can't see it, Sam. That's really good, boy, I'm telling you. You getting fired up on this stuff, DJ?
Oh, outstanding.
Because it's all the stuff we did on the field with Kyle, and now you're seeing it happen. Right back to my main man, free safety and cover 3. Phil. Inside run, quarterback off. Now, if I get a tight pivot, I can bounce, right? Don't have to back up, just a tight reverse pivot. And he's kind of, if you're in doubt, see him, he starts to slide back. He didn't have to. Just kind of bounce. Boy, he sees it hand. Watch this. Watch his feet. Whoop. He's coming, boy. Ball's inside the guard box. I'm head up. Look at him. He's got to get out of the official's way, everything. This is beautiful. Phil. That's why you're back there. You should be one of our leading tacklers. Here he is again, cover 3. See him right in the middle of the field, because you know those are the pro hash marks. Right. High school, our free safety lies anywhere in the guard box he wants, as long as he's not how close to the hash mark in high school. 3 yards.
Yeah.
Don't everybody stand on it in cover 3. Okay? Get inside of it 3 yards. Can't cover the deep middle. Nice. Starts to get quarterback off the line on the stretch, so he slides that way. Look, now this guy's experienced, so he doesn't slide back for 3 steps, right? Now, since I had to slide back, I'm already over to the play side guard. Fill straight. Ball breaks, arc, tackle either way. Nice. Tell you, that guy gets his butt up in there, man. Take a look at the free again. He's back here. They're hiding it. Strong's dropping down. There's your free. Don't worry about this drop down stuff for right now. Inside, head up. Look how far he came. Out of cover 2, what is this in terms of filling? Forming the V. Here Here comes the left halves. Here comes the right. Now, when you get 3 and 3 out of that pile, you can still see him standing up. Go ahead and tattoo him. Yes. That's defense, man. Huh? Huh? There's no reason you guys can't end up doing this.
Right. That's right.
Get your butt up in there. Look at those guys. Form the V against off tackle run. Now going to see the halves form the V against inside run, right? Meow. Smart. Quarterback supposed to move out off the line. As you slide back, slide that way. Yes? I know I covered that earlier. Because I don't know if it's play action or not, right? There I am, and there I is. Form the V. Tim did a good job on this, didn't he? Okay, we're going to look at free safety fill against inside run out of cover 3. Don't give me this, he's standing on the hash. Remember, pro hashes aren't the same as high school and college, right? So he's still okay for him because this is an NFL hash marks. Guessing here now, you got quarterback off the line, meat. You better slide back. He didn't. He just bounced. Now that's a nice shot at seeing the bounce that Kyle taught you. See it's all heels. Doink. Ball hits inside. I see it hand off. I am head up. Boom! I love it. Kyle used to do this shit all the time. He would fill. He saw a guy standing around, especially an offensive lineman or a fullback. He would just blow. I want you to watch number 40's helmet pop off here. This is Kyle, but Kyle didn't play free. He played corner. He did this all the time. Boom!
Ticket taker.
Yeah. Isn't that sweet? Get your butt up in there. You'll see the strong safety appear. Choo. That's moving, son. Watch the left halves. Watch him form the V. See, he started forming the V. The ball was inside. He kept forming the V. But as he saw it bounce, he widened his V. See him? I'm gonna widen the V to stay at 3 and 3. Yes. So it's initially further in. Ball bounces, start to widen it, get the V wider because the ball's wider. And here comes the other half. Watch the left half safety in this footage. They're going to drop him down. See him? They're hiding it. They're showing like they're in cover 3. Suddenly he comes up and he goes back. Doesn't matter. What does matter is the block protection. I get a crack call, right? You near arm it. Sam? Because the corner's going to crack exchange and take your place. See the corner up now? Now the corner's a little late. But that is huge. Compress or near arm the crack block. If you've got force, you get crack call. Near arm it. Because the corner's going to replace outside. All right? Turn off the tape a moment. Turn on. All right, the two of you, tell me what's happening here out of cover 2 against the run. Give me the buzz term. We're gonna form the
V.
Tell me what's wrong with 24 here. He got too far over the.
Over the top, yep.
Should have been 3 yards outside. 3 yards
Yeah,
away.
and then keep squeezing it. Now this is a good decision here. Starts to form the V. I got to stay at 3 and 3. I feel bodies in my way. Do I jump out? Or he jumped out, but then as he jumped out, he saw a big opening, jumped back in to get back to form the V, right? That's just being an athlete. That just comes with experience, man. I'm not sure you can get that taught. Okay, the next cut. You want to watch the left corner and the throw by versus the bubble screen. How about them Aggies? Now I'm gonna tell you something. This little skinny, this is little. This guy makes Kyle look like he's a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? This guy is a little skinny fart. You watch his hands. Just watch that corner at the top. He got quarterback, short drop. He's already pro-planning, he's coming, right? Now he sees it's a bubble screen. They ain't throwing to this guy, right? That's that thing Kyle just taught you.
Yeah.
Butt, bench, and buzz.
Right.
Exactly. Not almost. Exactly. What he showed you. Yes? And there's the throw by off of it. It's a good thing he made that play because everybody else is basically blocked. Woo! That is what he showed you exactly, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yep. Nice job.
Watch the left corner, use a throw by. No, it's the same cut now. It's from the end zone, so you'll be able to see it at the end. It's going to happen over here. Got a quick drop. He's already coming. Butt, bench, and buzz, right? Because I'm early. Or he's late, depending on how you look at it. I see feet inside. I throw him where? In or out?
Out.
Out. I come back in. That's big time play, my man. Watch the left safety here. I may have this backwards, it may be the right one. It is. This is the right safety. Hang on, I'm going to change this on the script so I don't screw you up. It's the left safety from the offensive point of view. See, when your kids learn the block protections against the run, it's the same for the pass. It's the ball carrier is now the receiver. Yes? Okay, eyes up. Watch the right safety. See if you're into the buzzwords. Here I come. That's just like you got a crack, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm an inside-out player. If I can still see the ball inside, do I slip under or over?
Under.
There it is. Just like Kyle showed you, if I can slip them and I don't have to take them on, if I can still see the ball, I'll do that. Whoop, see him, I fixate him outside. We did that on the field. Watch him. Whoop. I'm an inside-out player. Here he comes. Here comes a polished tackle, right? A polished tackle is somebody's already hit up on him. Everybody else comes and joins and run him for his own end zone. Here's the end zone shot. Right safety slipping under. Here he comes. You'll see him over here. Nice. Huskies, Notre Dame. Guy was an All-American, man. This is a 9-man front, fellas. Free safety. The ball pops up the guard box. I fill head up. Yes? The ball starts to bounce. I track the hip. There it is. Not almost, exactly. The important thing, do you see how our buzzwords are the techniques?
Yeah.
This next cut up, the great squeeze between the free safety and the strong. Right here's a free. Whoops, well, I can't tell. I can tell now. Yeah, it is a free. Vikings, free safety. Gets quarterback what? Off the line, slide back. Right? Strong safety, slide back. I see it handed off. Here's a strong safety. Coming up from the outside in, the force is easy. His end's got the force because they're playing with 4 down. Easy's friend. Easy's the same as a Bronco outside backer. Okay, easy. So he starts outside in. He sees easy, stays outside. Ball's inside. He comes under, so we don't get duplication effort. I'm coming from the outside in. Free safety's coming from the inside out. That's squeezing the ball right there.
That free looks like he does that scissors thing.
Whoa! But watch the free safety from the Vikings fill against the instant run. Good job. You got quarterback off the line. Slide back. Because you don't know if it's play action or not. Yes? He sees it isn't. Your head up. The ball's in the guard box. Close. Fill. This is cover 10. You guys want to get to this someday, just so you'll start to see it. We're playing cover 2 to the tight end. We're playing the matchup zone over here, because this is where you get all the cross and stuff, right? Since all he has is a tight end, he can get it right up on the line of scrimmage, if he would like to. So he would just sit back. These are the hole. This guy has halves. These two are matched up here and here. I got quarters. He goes vertical, I got him. He goes vertical, I got him. If he comes inside, I yell in. I'm going to jump it. I stay on the top shoulder. If this guy swings, I got him. Okay? Just so you know what cover 10 is. Ask me why we call it cover 10. It's quarter has coverage. 4 and 4 is 8, 8 and 2 is 10. Thank you for being the setup man. So this is the under player. Our strong safety's here. There's no way you can force him in any of our coverages to have to be deep. Okay? That is a strong safety. Has corner, free corner. Now you take a look at the under player here. Nice. Oh man. Rock the ages, son. He gets full flow, he's coming. Watching wrong arm it. There's a zone fit that Kyle was talking about. On a fullback, now you've made this ball bounce a mile. There's your overlap, have safety. We brought that up in the field, isn't that right?
Yeah.
As if you had nothing else thrown at you. Is that sweet or what? Look at the size. This guy's a little guy. Look at that fullback. Boom! He can't believe it. Holy shit.
Boy, a good dip in the shoulder.
Yeah, get under that guy. In the words of the late Bob Cope, look him in the eye and hit him in the jaw. Boom! He almost knocked himself out here. You'll see the end zone cut too, man. This is sweet. Now, what's wrong about the House guy though? He's a DS. He's a dumb shit, right? Nothing changes. There is no flanker out here, right? Right? So when I see the ball toss full flow, you come up and you what? You track the hip. We're trying to make this bounce. If he would have come up here and then tracked the hip, he's got this guy at the line of scrimmage, but watch him bow it and he overruns it, okay? He bows it, overruns it, right? Nothing's gonna change on my angle just because I don't have a flanker, okay? You're to the alley, and then you're inside out, not outside in, okay? But this is great by the interplay. God, reminds me of myself. Boom! Puts the difference between him and me. I would have still been up, you know what I mean? Shit, dreaming. But isn't that sweet? You'll see the same shot from the end zone here. This is big time. Watch him, here he comes. He just blows this up. Meow. Oh, look at that fullback. Watch his helmet. Watch his jaw just break. Oh! Hey, he got lit, man. Huh? Low pad what? Wins. Size is not the thing. Now, I don't know if you guys ever talked to us about Costa Mesa. You better talk to Bobby Brocky. Jimmy Johnson figured it out when he was at the University of Miami. Back in the 80s. He was the first major college coach, said, screw it. Our whole 11 on defense can flat-ass sprint. Right. Size, if you ever saw their D-line his day, they're lean, mean fight machines. They could all flat-ass run, right? Then he goes to Cowboys. Same thing. They ate it the first year, right? They won 1, they lost 15. They didn't sell their guts. They went out, recruited, got a bunch of free agents. draft. They got guys on defense can flat ass sprint. 93, 94, they have the smallest D-line core, the smallest linebacker core, the smallest secondary in terms of size. Guess who won the Super Bowl those 2 years? They did. You want guys you flat out smooth, because a lot of high school kids, coaches, you see a bunch of Pillsbury doughboys in here that can't run.
Right.
And you better first be able to get them on the ground, right? You want speed. Size is nothing. And especially in the secondary. Look at this. This is their strong safety, Texas A&M. God, look at this guy. Another 2 inches shorter, we got ourselves a jockey. No, we're talking 4 inches. Sam, come. But, hey, isn't this a great shot? Watch him just light this guy up. This is cover 4, just so you can start to learn it. Out of a universal look, not a quarterback in American can pre-snap that. 10 yards back, 4 across the board. Now, you can see what you can get into. You could run cover 3 hide field. This would be a strong safety dropping down. This guy would be in the middle. If they had a tendency to throw in the boundary, you could drop this. This could be the under player, drop him down. He's in the middle. He's already there. These guys would have the third, right? Right? You see what I'm saying? You can end up in all kinds of stuff.
Right.
But here in the cover 4, quarters. Now, if we ever get into quarters, that is the corner. That is the strong safety on the tight end. Because he goes vertical, I got him. So we got slow on slow, speed on speed. That is the free. If he had a slot, he's out on him, but that's a tight wing. That's who he's got. If he goes vertical, he's got him going vertical. Okay? That's pure quarters. Okay? The force, trust me, is sky. The force is sky. He's got to force. That's why this is a tough angle. He gets full flow, he's got to get his ass up here. You know what I'm saying? So now if you get cracked, you better exchange. You know what I'm saying, Vernon? But watch the halves. But still, we're basically halves players. So watch them form the V against the inside run. Nice. Now he's cheating. He should have slid back, right? Right?
Yeah.
You got quarterback where? Is he on or off the line? He's off. But that's a great job of forming the V there and there. You had a question?
Maybe wait. Why is that? Is there any time that you wouldn't exchange on the crack?
Yeah. But not of the stuff that you guys
It
play.
doesn't pertain to what we're
But
doing
in
now.
cover 4 it would if there was a slot out here.
Oh, okay.
If he cracked and I exchanged, right?
Okay.
And they sent the slot right up the boundary, play action.
Yes, sir.
Dun, 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 dun. You're a dick. Yes?
Yes, sir.
So cover 4, if I'm on a single cut side, we can crack exchange.
Yes, sir.
2 receivers, I can't. But you don't play it. Yet. Watch the left safety. Form the V. As a halves player, they're in cover 4, man. You can tell because the corner starts to back out. But don't you worry about it. They're still halves players. I get off tackle inside run. I form the V. Now he's too far inside, right? But he's in good shape here. Sam, get down in there. Same as cover 2. Who's the first guy can hurt us on play action pass? It's a tight end. Watch him. Run right at him. See him? He checks him out first. See him? That guy went vertical, I got him. He didn't. Find the ball, form the V. Here's the end zone shot. See, he got caught too far inside, huh? Huh? Sam?
Yes, he did.
Gotta be outside on the V. Good job of humping it here on the backside, huh? See him? He formed the V. Now the ball started to break. Just start to track the hip. See him? And he's in on it. Air Force, Fresno, watch the free safety track the hip. Watch him, you'll see his feet and his mind, you can see the smoke coming out of his helmet. I gotta stay inside out, see him? He thought he was gonna cut back, so he throttled down because he's got cut back. Doesn't happen. Track the hip, that's outstanding. Good thing he got him, right? Track the hip. Here's what Kyle was talking about. Corners missed the play. Corner missed, but he made the ball bounce. There's your overlap between the corner and the free, right? He's under, I'm over. It just happens that way because of the scheme of things. Here's the end zone shot. Watch the free safety right there for you. Watch him track the hip. That is big time, trust me. Nice footage. Watch the free safety. That's more of what I would like. He gets divide flow. It means I don't know, right? I know one thing. I know the quarterback's on the line. Bounce. If one back hits inside, the other guy starts to divide. You better check out the first guy first. Isn't that right? First guy can kill you is the fullback, right? So he starts downhill for him. He sees he doesn't have it, so then I arc to who does. Hit with the chest and near shoulder. There it is. In practice, we go just behind him, right? In shorts. But in the game, this is what you want. When you arc, you hit with the chest and the near shoulder. Perfect. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Here's the end zone shot. Stare at the free. See him? He got cross flow. One back went this way, the other guy's going that way. Whoop whoop. You better check out the first one coming at you first, right? See him? He does. He don't got it. Arc. Track the hip. Hit with the chest and the near shoulder. And he does exactly. I tell you, Fresno is coached. Now, that's all fine and dandy. Yes? Let's go back to the sideline play. What is this? I'm the corner what? Away. Right? I'm getting quarterback on the line. I care. I'm sliding back. Right? I slide back. You better throw your eyes to X. Now, if all these guys are crossing and he goes vertical, that ought to tell you something. It's play action pass. Something's very, very wrong, right? That's why he snapped his eyes to this guy. But he's not. He's coming inside to stalk me, isn't he? Here's the cutback safety. Ball's off tackle or outside. Open up like Kyle showed you. 45-degree angle. Get 15, 20 yards deep. Keep that ball 5 yards over there on you, right? What's nice for you in high school, the wide receivers aren't allowed to cut. Air Force is always going to throw on you with a backside receiver against the cutback safety. They always cut. But you don't have to worry about that. We cup the hand to the tricep. Isn't that right?
Right.
Now we're back to that shot. You saw the free safety again. Tracking the hip against cross flow action. He saves her bacon here, boy. You don't know whose guy he's lost, right? Hey, you got quarterback what? Is he on the line or off? He's on. Where are you going, Vern? Believe it. I don't care if it's 3rd and 30. There's an option football team. Look at this, free. That's on the line. Bounce. Right? Bounce. You're getting split flow. That's one back inside, one back outside to the same side. You would fill head up for the fullback. You don't have it, you would arc into who does. But he bails. What saves him? He tracks the hip. It's a good thing he did because he's the only one there, right?
Bill, the corner on the bottom, was he playing float or was he supposed to go in the
Who?
corner on the bottom right here?
He's in
On
cover
the
3.
bottom of the screen. Left corner.
I don't know, but I think he's in 3. He's the cutback safety. Just his footwork was a little what you could refer to as highly suspect. Here comes the free, tracking the hip. You saved our ass, boy. Just find the 5th gear and book it, right? Great arc. Look where he came from.
Very nice.
He got the line, didn't he?
Hey, it's all angles, man. Football is a game of angles. Meow, you better get there. We did. In this cut up, this is the Jets. Watch the left halves. Form the V, right? Right?
Yeah.
See, but they're not nearly. Now, what he does good, watch him redirect to get back to the outside of the ball carrier, Sam. So form the V, right? Now, this guy don't look like he's got a real sense of urgency here to me. That was that guy from the Bills. He'd have been already up in here, isn't that right?
Yeah.
It's not even close. But I had to put something good on here, the Jets. Here's strong safety block protection. He's got the force is sky. They're just hiding it. This is cover 3. But they're hiding it. Sam, they kind of stand back here, and then right before the count, he comes jacking up here. This is outstanding here. Watch him shoot and lock out, 50-50. Flattens those pads, sees the feet outside, watch him flatten those pads, come off. Boom, half to the outside pec because I got the force. That is a big time play, man. Here he comes. Isn't this sweet? Your kids eat this stuff up, getting to watch NFL guys. Bang. Here's the halves forming the V. Got quarterback off the line. Slide back. See him hand off, form the V, right? That's a good job getting up in there. Guy may have been just a little bit too far over the
Top.
plus. Hey, if that is filling, right, you can eat my shorts, all right? If this is filling, that ain't filling. That's jogging. You see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
Get your ass up in here, 3 and 3, and then you can pop back in there. That ain't filling. That's adequate, but this is not good. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I can see that ball's been handed off. Can't you? Get your ass. See, straight up and down. He's treetop tall. He doesn't plant. Just a little nonchalant for me. Colorado. You'll like this. They're playing a dominant back from the University of Texas. This is a drop down. I'm dropped down, I stay back. If he went that way, I drop down, I stay back, right? So I am the free safety in this case, in essence, yes? Ball's inside, I fill where? Head up, just like you're shot out of a cannon. Ball starts to bounce, I arc and track the
Hip.
hip. Now, this is exactly why you have the cameraman let the camera run. This I like. Watch these corners in cover 3. They don't come up till the ball breaks the line of scrimmage, right? Right?
Yeah.
Then we want them to close and form the V. Yes?
Yeah.
And you get your ass to a pile. I don't care if he's on the ground. This is why your camera guy's going to let it run. I want you to watch this effort here. Whoop! There they are. He's just a little too far over the top, but this is what Kyle showed you. If the receiver's late, I don't always have to take him on and just reduce that shoulder and hip and go flying by him, right? Good decision here. The third's corner slipping over. I know I got to form the V, right? I can't get caught over here and it
Right.
bounces up the boundary. See him? So this corner slipped over, but this corner slipped under. They should have popped back out here. Here's the end zone shot. End zone shots are nice, aren't they, man?
Very.
Woo. All right, hang on, sweet pig.
What, that tells you to change the page?
This should be at 11:07. It is. Okay, here come a couple shots of ugly, 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 ugly. This is a minus close against the instant run. Out of cover 2. Yes? That ain't filling to form the V. That's jogging to form the V. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Huh? Hey, want to be a spectator? Why don't you two go buy a ticket? Look at that. And look at this guy's stock. Boy, that's a great effort. And that's really good down here. That's the way to really run him off. That's the way to get out of there. Yes. Minus close. End zone. That is a minus close. He's lazy, he's late, and he's too far inside. Number 21. Outside of that, we're okay. But watch this corner get his ass up in there. Atta boy. And here comes an ugly one. Watch the right corner. This is brutal. That's how you don't play the stock. You never spin around and do a 360 for me. Ooh. You see what I'm saying here, Vern? What is that? Holy cow. And if you know it was bad from the sideline, Whitley appears here. Look at that. Get your pads under his, bend your knees, right? Shooting like out, ball's inside, throw him where? Outside. Don't think you're ever going to spin, he'll just stay on you.
And for your jogging too.
You guys are brutal. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Hey, you're going to see a guy fall down in a minute. I mean, this is bad. Look at this. Here's crack exchange, right? Get your ass up here to the outside. 3 steps away, his pads are at me, that's what kind of a tackle. But now, what I do, I want you to watch his feet. For a split second, he comes up, bounces up his feet, and stops dead. See him? Never stop the feet in a shimmy, yes? Because if you do, your pad's going to come over too soon, you are going to dive and lunge. Free safety's way late. I got quarterback coming off the line, yes? On what kind of an angle? That one. Slide back that way. Yes? Then you see hand it off. You're already at the guard, just track the hip. See, he could have been there a couple yards sooner. I mean, there's some, you're gonna laugh in a minute. I mean, it's so bad. In a minute, a guy falls down. I can't remember if it's on the pass has been run, but it's brutal. Jets, Jets, Jets!
Free safety still sliding back.
Yep. Remember, in cover 3, corners don't come up till the ball breaks the line of scrimmage, and I form the V, right? Get up here. Now, this is just not wanting to be in there. They're hiding it. They're just dropping him down. There's the free, all right? Right? That ball's now handed off. He's treetop tall. He looks like a high school DB, doesn't he? Straight up and down. He's still going backwards. The ball is, look at that. He's still going back. The ball's already handed off. And way to close on the other side, Vern. Huh? Huh? Get up there and format V. Get in there. Get in there. God, I'm getting hyped. I'd find, you see what's nice? You can find these guys. Man, I got $500 a pop here. But isn't it, can you see the difference between the Bills and the Jets in the secondary?
Yeah.
It's not even close. Here it comes, baby. Corner's way too high and he's soft. He doesn't lean on him in the near arm. He's too high and watch this hole open, right? Right? Boom, see, he's soft. He never got he didn't lean on that guy and take him on with the near arm, see him? He's soft, see him? He's high, he's soft, the guy just turns you out. Whoa, touchdown! Touchdown! And way to hustle over our eye. Holy cow. Jets, Jets, Jets! Can't get enough of them Jets, man, against the run. Wait till you see the stuff on the pass in a few minutes. It's brutal. Corner, get off of this guy. Now he's up in his face, right? See, he's catching. What did Kyle tell you? You come out of the holsters and you hit him with a knife, huh? Huh?
Right.
Get off of this guy. Get off of this guy. If you start as a deep middle defender, you run up and then you arc. Yes? Yes? No, he doesn't. And watch this guy. Off tackle or outside away, he's the cutback safety. Yes? Never coming here flat. If they bust it, I can't cut them off. Plus, they'll cut it all the way back behind you, right? Right? He's the cutback safety. So, besides him not taking it on right, him not filling the arc and track the hip, and not him being the cutback safety, outside of that, we're okay. Brutal. Jets, Jets, Jets. Get off of this guy. All feet inside you. Now throw him out. Come in. Yes? 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 Jeez. I can't stand it. Deep free safety. They're playing man free here, right? Man, I hate man free, by the way. It's ridiculous. Anyway, quarterback off the line. Yes. Slide back. Yes? See it handed off, pro plant, and comes screaming. Head up, the guard box, ball bounces, you would arc and track the hip. Yes? Look at that. He's still backing out. He wants no part of that. Here's the ends. There he is, our main man. Will you appear? If that was the Bills, he's already there. Isn't that right? Huh? All right, let's see what kind of a total collapse can happen here. Yes. Corner ends up not being assertive enough, doesn't throw him soon enough, and gets caught with his head across the bow, which ain't good since you got corner force. I get caught too far inside. Off tackle or outside, you got to run downhill at this guy. Even on the counter, so you end up in the alley right there, yes? I see it handed, get downhill and form the V. He's too far, what? Over the what? So we can all talk the same term. See, that's what you got to talk to Bob and Dave about. Whatever you guys decide to do, but you got to be talking the same verbiage. It's the same everything. But boy, some horror flicks on here, aren't they, man? Just too nonchalant. Turn off the tape. I can't stand Costa Mesa High School. Bringing up things in cover 3. So I'm here to help you, so I'm going to show this to your coaches, right? Because you're not paying me big bucks to hear how awesome you are, just like anybody else that hires us. Number 1, we don't want the free safety at 11. All right? Free safety. Number 1, play pass first. Bob Cope is rolling over in his grave, right? Well, no, he's in heaven, so he's going nuts up there. No, quarterback's off the line. I'm in slide back.
Right.
But if he's on the line, I bounce. So that is incorrect. You don't play pass first, you play based on what your eyes see. So next, I assume that 10 means he's back at 10 yards. No, he's back at 11. All right, now, second, he can line up usually in the guard box anywhere he would like off at 11. It's not as he's no closer than how close to a high school hash mark.
3 yards.
3 yards. When you coach in college, they got it made. They stand right between them. So 2.5 yards closer in, right?
Yes.
Stagger either foot, all right, or corners. This I don't like. You're a full yard outside. They consider a short passing game. They consider those wideouts uncovered. They'll run the quick slant until the cows come home, all right?
Yeah.
So like Kyle and I taught you, as long as he has a normal split, I'm on his outside shoulder, not a yard outside. He's in 5 yards of boundary, I'm on his inside shoulder. He's almost on the boundary in the popcorn machine, I can get a couple yards inside. I also don't like this, saying he's exactly back at 8 yards. See ya, robots! If I'm quick enough, I'll be off at 7. Slower, he may be off at 9. Yes? What I do like, I assume that stands for field corner,
Right.
and that stands for boundary corner. I like it. Faster guys always to the field, slower guys always at boundary. Balls in the middle of the field happens a few times. Which way's the field corner going? How come?
To our left.
Because most teams are.
Right.
You got it, so that I'll buy. But talk to him about that.
Yes, sir.
Not good. All right? And we don't want him back at 10. And in attention to detail, our free safety, how they got it drawn, he's right over the tackle. That ain't it. We're somewhere in the guard box.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you, if the ball's like right in the middle of the field, most experienced free safeties prefer to play over the guard to the single cut side. Back at 11, let me show you why. Because you're not gonna, we're gonna hook up over the years.
Yeah.
What happens, your DB's got to use all kinds of eye fixations, and their eyes have to be quick. I don't know if there's any such thing, but if you have any fast twitch fibers in your eyeballs, you have to use them. Number 1, I got to read if the quarterback's on the line or off the line. Right? So I do that. Then I got to snap my eyes so I get him on the line into the backs. Backs are split, look between them. Yes? Why most experienced free safeties against a normal 2-back pro set prefer to get over the weak side guard. You're going to appreciate it. They learn to see the big picture on the bootleg. If you know what I'm talking about, my eyes, once I got quarterback, right, on the line of scrimmage, like you did a reverse tight pivot, right? Then I snap my eyes between where those 2 backs are. As they take off, my eyes would stay there, right? Here they go. This guy's trying to get up in here to block. I'm not looking at linemen. I feel linemen. That's full flow, right? Quarterback on the line. On the line, do I bounce or slide back? Bounce. I run 3 steps at the play side guard. 1, 2, 3. Then arc. Here he comes, hit with the chest and your shoulder. Now you'll see what I'm talking about. Same action. I got quarterback on the line initially. bounce. By throwing my eyes back there between the backs and split backs. It's the only time it ever happens. So I snap my eyes, right? Right? I'm still in the bounce, I snap my eyes, I get that, and I get that. That, my man, is bootleg. It's the only time it happens. Backs go one way, guard pulls the other. It's the only time it happens. Happens on this, and it happens on the reverse coming around to this guy. Only time it ever happens, yes? So when that happens, I open drive melt, I overplay it to that outside third wide because bootleg is the same as sprint out. That's why more experienced free safeties prefer to play over here instead of a mile over here. There's nowhere on a high school field that our free safety should ever end up right there. Get in the guard box. And most of them prefer to the single cut side. Hell, you got the rover sitting over here.
Yeah.
Right? Because if they start to see you over cheat the free to the tight end flanker, you're going to get a ton of skinny posts.
That's right.
All right?
Yes.
So I think you guys really need to go back over this stuff. What it should say is play quarterback on or off the line of scrimmage first, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what some of this other stuff means. I find this amusing. If it can't find the ball, continue to backpedal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you get quarterback on or off the line, I'm gonna have a pretty good idea.
Right.
Okay. Now the thing I also call when I ask you, who is R? Are you guys a 4-4 and that's an outside backer, or is that a true strong safety?
He's more like a strong safety.
Good. He should be 5 and 5 off the tight end. Okay. So we're in good shape there. So let's see if just so we have the terms right. If I got full flow here, quarterback reverse pivot tight, that's on the line. Yes.
Right.
Bounce. 1, 2, 3 steps at the play side guard. Arc. Based on what you do in the perimeter. With the rover, play the run first, that ain't so either. Quarterback on the line, I'd slide back, right? Off the line, I'd slide back, huh? Right?
Right.
But he's on the line, right? Bounce. Corners always slide back in cover 3.
Right.
Against pass or run, they don't care if the quarterback's on the line or off. Right? Okay? Now, it doesn't ever say here, because this is a pass thing. In your stuff, do you change it up in here? Which of these two guys is going to have the force, or is it always ours going to always have the force, I'd assume?
Well, yeah, they're blitzing a lot of stuff here.
Well, if he's not coming, then he always has the force, so
Right.
the force for you would always be sky.
Right.
All right. So I get full flow, bounce, I start up from the outside in, right?
Right.
Ball comes in, throw yourself back in here to get to the near peck. The ball bounces out, three steps away, the pads are at me. What kind of a tackle is that?
Shimmy.
Shimmy. I just started to shimmy, he breaks outside, that's a shimmy break.
Break left.
But he broke back in, that's a shimmy break.
Left, right.
Right, if he broke early, I come, that is a,
Full flow.
you got it, attaboy. Good. So we got full flow this way. Which of those corners, boundary or field corners, a cutback safety?
Boundary.
You got it. Good. I only had you give me a high five because you gave me the candy. Now, this is big. The ball's right in the middle of the field. Right there's a rover. You've got to establish some rules for him. His first rule, the ball's in the middle of the field, get to the 2-cut side, and this turned out to be the tight end, the flanker. His second rule, get to the wide side of the field. So if they put the flanker into the boundary, whoever signals in your calls, that's why you got somebody sharp upstairs to tell them the ball's on a hash. We'd give a field call, cover 3 field. Tells the rover, we don't care where the strength is, get yourself where?
To the field side.
to the wide side because that's where you give up more big plays. So if he had a field call, he'd be 5 and 5 off of the tackle. Right? What's the beauty of this? The flanker, because you know good teams aren't going to put the flanker in the boundary, and they do, and he goes in motion. He's coming back in the slot. Normal slot, I score up 50-50, jam, look, force is still sky, blah, 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 blah. I'm already there. He comes right over to me. Ball's in the middle of the field, that's a wide side. If he started here, right, in the slot, right, how far off the slot am I? If he's in the slot, we never let a slot off clean. I'm how far off the slot? 3 yards. Off of him, not back into our backfield. How come? Some slots set deeper than others.
Yeah.
So what's the beauty of this? Ball's in the middle of the field. I'm here. Force the sky. Yes?
Yeah.
Now he goes in motion. Changes straight motion. He goes, I go. It's a zone coverage. You go over the linebackers. And we're right back to where I was. Come on back. As soon as I get to 5 and 5, I slam on the brakes. The force is still sky again. Isn't that a beautiful thing? The rover runs through. What you will absolutely not do at any level ever is this. He starts in slot and he goes in motion. Yes? You never drop the free down to become the rover and have the rover come back to become the free. Because what you learned after 2 days, your keys, your reads, your run support angles are completely different. Yes? Yes. We never do that. Rover runs through. What's the beauty of this? If that was the wide side, it's not in the middle. Let's see how sharp you are. That is the wide side of the field. Rainbow, rainbow, pre-inverted cover 3, we've already rolled it right. Yes, because he's already there. Flanker goes in motion. Do I go or not go? I don't go, I'm already to the wide side. The adjuster for this guy coming back would be your S. Okay?
Yeah.
But you see why he would not go if he's already to the wide side. Now if the ball's in the middle pretty close, I'd go. But isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
But these are the things that you guys need to talk over. And I'm not talking down, I'm trying to be helpful. Number one, so they say, well, I didn't really mean for him to beat it, I meant for him to, no, attention to detail on the diagrams, such as this. How many teams do you see that crowd the ball like that? Not many, meet, if any. Good offensive lines play off the ball. We want to see the diagrams drawn where they're off the ball, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay. And I know this is for a pass sheet, but it doesn't matter. What does matter, just from the MNU, more attention to detail. Plus, you make overhead plates, get somebody that knows how to do it, like ours, so they show up nice, you know what I mean? Don't just type them up. You know what I'm saying? But we should feel good against the run, cover 3. You should